Mennonite brethren remember when revolution and war caused their relatives to flee persecution, hunger, and death, and seek refuge. Since the Canadian and U.S. aligned military pulled out of Afghanistan in August 2021, hundreds of thousands of people have fled the country. Now, more than 2.6 million Afghan refugees are scattered across the globe, with another 3 million displaced within Afghanistan's border. These people have faced hunger, persecution, job loss, and even death.
The Canadian government has announced readiness to take in 40,000 persons at risk, including privately sponsored refugees. It is a criminal offense to convert to Christianity in Afghanistan, punishable by death. Because of their faith, Afghan Christians are recognized as belonging to a vulnerable group, making them eligible to be sponsored to come to Canada. Some refugees have fled to neighboring Islamic countries that are not safe for Christians. The situation for these Afghan Christians is critical.
Paul reminds us in Galatians 6 to take every opportunity to do good, especially to those who are fellow believers. The Afghan situation allows us to focus anew on the crisis of displacement. The body of Christ must respond. As part of the Anabaptist community in Canada, along with other Mennonite conferences, we ask our MB churches to consider sponsoring an Afghan Christian family. Our goal is to find 100 homes for them in Canada. Through faith, we believe it is possible.
Anabaptists have a long history of supporting refugees, and we have the resources to reach this goal. We believe it is a holy calling to offer hospitality to strangers, provide homes for the homeless, hope in a time of need, and a tangible witness of the presence of God. We're grateful for our partnership with Mennonite Central Committee. MCC has been helping churches sponsor refugees in Canada since 1979. MCC has agreed to be a sponsorship agreement holder, providing the required guarantee given to the Canadian government. They have also decided to create a special program to assist the sponsoring of the targeted Afghan refugees. We won't have to figure this out on our own.
Sponsoring a refugee is a big commitment, so we encourage you to do several things. First, study the situation. One helpful resource is a worship package created by MCC called A Refugee People, How the Church Can Choose Welcome in the Face of Global Displacement. Second, learn about the process. If you want to learn more, go to MCC's website at mcccanada.ca/refugees. You'll find a short video that explains the basics of the process, including the time, financial, and relational commitments. Third, pray about it. What is God calling you and your congregation to at this moment?
Finally, connect directly with CCMBC. We'd love to hear more about your calling and how it might be an essential piece of the bigger picture. We also want to keep track of MB congregations willing to commit to refugee sponsorship. Canadian Council of Anabaptist Leaders and their conferences hope to sponsor these vulnerable refugees as soon as possible. The matter is urgent. While the process will take some time, an early indication of intent, followed by a firm commitment, will help in developing this new program. Email us at communications@mbchurches.ca. Those who express interest will be invited to a future town hall meeting where MCC representatives will be on hand to share information and answer questions. Or contact your local MCC office by emailing afghanrefugees@mcccanada.ca.
Think of the Magi, the foreigners in the nativity scene. The coming of Jesus brought together people from vastly different cultures. Think also about what happened afterwards. How Joseph, after being warned in a dream, took his family to another country to save their lives. That same story has been carried out countless times since then. God's people often had to flee their homes. God's people have also welcomed those who fled. Will you be a part of that welcome?